Hi there. On today's episode, let's go again to space with Yoshi.
I'm Charlie.
Chris.
Now I'm Eddie. This is straight to POD. I'm gonna I'm gonna do that one more time.
Yeah, maybe more enthusiasm.
No,
Let's
it's just
go.
that when I read it, I'm gonna put the let's go and then I'm gonna again and be like to space, 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 and then put with and I'm just gonna put the sound clips in. Does that make sense? But I
Maybe
need
you should do the you should do the voices.
no, I can't do the voices
Yeah.
that sound like ass.
But it's
You
more
should
fun.
try.
It's more authentic,
All
if we're
right, all
doing
right,
it.
here we go, here we go.
Yeah.
You gotta shut the fuck up if I'm gonna do it. Put your ass on mute, you
You gonna leave
fucking
this?
bitch.
Are you gonna leave this in the podcast?
No, I'm not. I'm redoing this from the beginning. You can laugh afterwards. Shut up. Put the shit on mute.
Okay,
Here
okay, okay.
you go. Hi there. On today's episode, let's go again to space with Yoshi.
I'm Charlie.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Eddie. This is straight to PLD. So I
Perfect.
gotta do that again.
Well, someone was laughing and ruined it.
No, that was good. That was good. Leave it in the podcast. Leave this whole shit in the podcast.
Okay. All right. I'm not editing that shit. I'm leaving the conversation and
Wait, you
starting it
edit
right.
these?
Oh.
Yeah, I do. Do you not listen to our
Oh.
podcast, Chris?
I
Oh,
can't say I have.
okay.
Oh my
All
God.
right. Well, with that out of the way,
I
you'll
think
see.
that's
I'm
it.
just leaving the
I,
behind the scenes in it for our audience. You can see it. It's real. It's authentic. Um, this is how we
Can you do the
roll.
rest of the podcast in like a Mario
I'm not
voice?
gonna. No, that's extremely racist. Um, but anyway,
Uh,
welcome back, everyone. Before we get into our main review this time around, there is another. I guess I would say it was pretty anticipated movie that also came out. This isn't necessarily a double feature today. It's more so like we wanted to comment on it because Chris, Charlie, and I ended up watching this just kind of. I don't want to say on a whim, but it was a anticipated release over the weekend. And it was the drama starring Zendaya and the vampire from Twilight. His name.
Robert Pattinson.
It's fucking
Robert Pat.
Aaron
He's
Rodriguez
been
or
way
whatever his
more
name
than
is.
just a vampire from
Yeah,
But
he's
Twilight.
Batman.
all right. Well, he'll
He's
forever
also
be the fucking
Batman.
vampire. Um, it's a drama with hence the name, the drama. About two individuals who are getting married and all the shenanigans that come along with marriage, or at least preparation for the wedding. I think this is a fairly good encapsulation of the shit that people who are getting married go through on the extreme level. Christmas led me and Charlie. There was a twist that was not a twist, more of a reveal. Chris,
Oh
you need
yeah,
to learn
it's
on
the
your
reveal.
what's a twist and what's a reveal.
I mean,
But
it's still.
yeah. But general takes, no spoilers, just general takes, and whether you would recommend our audience to go watch this or if they would wait till it comes out straight DVD. Charlie, let's get your first take.
Well, yeah, Chris definitely misled us. He watched it
Did you watch the
first.
trailer for this?
No, I didn't. I was just
That
going
was
based
like the
off your
whole thing
word.
for the trailer. It's like
I
she
trusted
says
you.
she says something, and that like leads to the whole
I
drama
trusted
of the
you with
I
my
movie.
thought
life.
honestly the trailer made it seem
Uh,
like it was more domestic violence than anything, and there's none of that here.
I thought like she murdered someone or something. Because
Something
like,
along the lines, something,
yeah,
but it wasn't. I don't think I was anticipating what it actually
no,
was.
not at all.
But Charlie, you were saying?
I was also expecting Sydney Sweeney for some reason.
What?
What? What
I
the fuck?
think
You are
I think
down bad, bro. You are
Yeah.
I
down.
think my mind went from like Zendaya to in Euphoria, Sydney Sweeney, and then Sydney Sweeney
So you were
in the
expecting just
movie.
Sydney Sweeney in this fucking film.
yeah, for some reason Zendaya showed up and I was like, oh, it's not Sydney Sweeney.
Hmm.
Uh no, but this was kind of a roller coaster, honestly. Besides the misleading, because I was waiting for like a super twist at the end for some reason.
Why were you,
This was because you said there was a twist. So then
that
I
was
was
that was my
expecting a
bad,
twist.
but still.
Um
The you didn't not the reveal that what she did or what she
I thought there was
that
more, you
oh
know?
okay.
Yeah. I thought there was gonna be more. Like
Yeah,
I
when
thought it
when
was going
Sydney
to
Sweeney shows up at the end and
that would have made this movie 10 times better. Um, but no, this was crazy. I was on I don't even know what's her name? Emma? Anne? But Zendaya's character's side the whole time. Not
hmm,
because I
okay,
think it was
interesting.
like not because it was like necessarily okay or whatever, but just because her friend, her supposed friend, maid of honor, Rachel, was just on harping it on so much that I was like, you know what? I'm not on your side anymore. You're taking a bad approach to this, you attempted murderer. Uh, you, I don't know what kind of high horse her friend was on, but it just it made me switch sides. I don't even know if they're sides, but it made me be more empathetic. And so yeah, so can we name it or should we just leave it up to or just leave it up to for the people to watch and have their own opinions?
Let them watch it. Think of it as vision. Just don't give too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Chris? Whose side were you on?
It's definitely overall thoughts is just yeah, like the trailer was like, oh, there's some reveal. Like everyone's in the it's like everyone is like, what is the worst thing you did? Kind of thing. And everyone's like going around the table and they get the Zendaya's character, Emma, and everyone's like, oh shit, that's really fucked up. And it like it's like after that moment it turns everything like on its head and the Robert Pattinson's Charlie character, he's like, I still love her, but it's like, will she hurt me? Will she not? What am I getting into? It's kind of like, do I like I know this person, but do I actually know them kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't know if I'm on anyone's side really. Robert
Would you
Pattinson's
go
also
through with
probably
the
pretty bad too on his own way. The
yeah.
way he acted in
Would you
this go
would you
through the
go through
wedding.
with it? Yeah.
Mm, for Zendaya.
Chris down bad. Chris down bad.
You
Chris
know,
wouldn't. Chris
I
wouldn't
would
need to
say,
go. Chris wouldn't need to go to high
she
school
changed her
route.
life.
Chris wouldn't have gone the high school route. You know, I don't need to touch a titty to get going. You know.
I would say like she did change her life around, even if it was for like a weird reason after. Like she went like a 180 after like a thing happened. Like um this is only like a dark comedy for sure, and there's some good like funny moments in it. But yeah, it's very much like the stress of having a wedding, but also this thing is thrown into that stress. So it's
Mhm.
kind of like they're already like losing it before then, and this is like, oh shit, are we actually gonna go through this or are we not? Yeah, this is a good one. I do recommend checking it out and the reveal in the trailer, not a twist. It's not a twist.
True.
There's no twist, but it's a reveal,
Yeah,
and it
it's
gets you thinking.
which I think is interesting and definitely did not expect it. And like you said, Charlie, like the Rachel's like her story, like that was pretty fucked up as well.
Yeah. That's why I don't think she has a leg to stand on. I'm like,
Yeah.
that could have been dark too, you know? You're laughing it
Oh
off,
yeah.
but you can only laugh it off because it ended up okay.
Yep.
But if it didn't end up okay, I don't think you'd be laughing, and I don't think you'd be judging.
Yeah. So yeah, say go watch it. What about you, Eddie?
Yeah, I don't know. I might be a psychopath because I don't think I give a shit. I really don't. I've been like talking this to like other people. It's like I don't know. Like it is kind of weird. I don't know why, you know, but I feel like everybody has that one deep dark secret that's just gonna take to the grave. I don't think if they weren't intoxicated, she wouldn't have said anything. Um, I don't know. I just like you don't give any grace. I feel like our generation, I guess, remembers Columbine. So it's like, what's the context here?
Is that spoiler?
Huh?
Is that a spoiler?
Maybe. You don't know
I
what
thought we were
context.
gonna reveal the thing.
You're not giving you the context of which I'm using that, but,
Okay.
or, fucking 9/11. We remember 9/11. I'm just saying, like, we experience these things, these tragedies, and I think we're at a point where we would ask, like, okay, what were the circumstances? Not to defend or justify, but more so to be like, all right, this person just didn't think about this out of the blue. There's obviously things, there are underlining things that contributed to this. But the fact that nothing happened and you've lived 20 plus years fine, I would be more on Robert Patterson, and inquire. He has autism. I know he has autism in this movie. Um, but I wouldn't be like harping on it. I just mean be like, I just need to know like a little bit more information. And once I have that
I
information,
feel
I'll
like
be
the
fine.
more information she gave, the worse it got.
Yeah, yeah, but
Like the more context is like, oh,
yeah, no,
okay,
no, no,
this
yeah, it
is
kept getting worse, but at least
worse.
again, I don't know, I'd be like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That also makes sense.
Yeah.
And really, uh, the comical part felt more like divine intervention up to that point. Um, whereas like, really, really, and it's just one thing after another, and then it just, it just got, it just kept getting postponed, and like, things are happening for to her to change her mind or forego the actual incident. Her friends aren't any better. It reminds me of the friends of the Devil Wears Prada. I was like, your friends are ass, bro. All this shit's ass.
That's true.
They're
Very
like,
judgy.
yeah. It's like, hey, I don't know where you get off, but it's not about you, girl. Uh, you need to step off. I think there's a little bit more grace, but I understand the severity of it. But I just, like I said, I think I'm a psychopath. I don't think I would give a shit. I don't think I'd be like, okay, you good though? Like, you good?
Mhm.
Uh, I wouldn't automatically think the worst. Yeah, I would double check something, but I wouldn't automatically jump to the worst because I think that would just make it worse.
Yeah, I feel like
Uh,
the Rachel character kind of reacted the way she did because she had like a family that went through
no,
a
fuck
similar
that.
situation.
Because
I'm not saying like,
when she
but
actually
yeah,
got into scene, I'm like, why does it seem like this bitch doesn't even talk? Like, oh, are you close? We're family. All right, that doesn't answer my question. Either you are close and you say it, or you use the guise of we're family to be like, well, we're family. We have to be close, not that we want to be close. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like
I don't know if
it
if you
didn't feel
can use
it didn't
that
feel
scene
it didn't feel genuine
with
to me.
with the random guy she
Yeah,
just
no,
met
it didn't.
in the
It didn't.
street. I
No,
don't know if that's like the best
he
judge
introduced
of.
himself and she was like, "Oh yeah, that's you." After she said, "Oh, you've met her so many times, you should know who she is." It's like she didn't even know who he was. So that's a straight up lie. She's like, "You've met her," and when they actually meet, she's like, "Who are you?" I don't know who the fuck you are. She
I
just
don't
made
think
it
they've
seem like
met.
it was.
It didn't seem like they've met before
She
that
said that in the
moment.
beginning. She's like, "You've met her 3 times."
Oh,
That's why
that's
he's like,
true.
"Who? What?"
He
Like
forgot
you've
it.
met her
They all
three
forget.
times. But then she went like, "I don't know who you are." I was like, "All right, well, it's not that deep then. Y'all just trying to, you're just trying to fucking." And her husband, no backbone. Stand up. Tell your girl no. You're not making a speech. You're drunk. You're emotional. This isn't going to end well. You're not making a speech. Why are you at the wedding? There's so much wrong with so many stuff. All that. Also, I immediately turned to Charlie and I said, if you were Robert Patterson in in at work and the girl consoled you, yes, I would have folded. I would have done it
Wow.
immediately. There was no whatsoever. I
It
would have
wasn't
done it.
even.
You know what?
That was all Robert Pattinson
I'm just
character.
saying, I haven't had sex.
Well,
I'm
no,
backed
no
up.
self-control over here,
I haven't
apparently.
had sex in I don't know how long. My mind is everywhere. I just need PNC. Once I get PNC out, I'll be in a better
Uh,
place. I, and
yeah, would you?
it's not like she was just like not a participant in that. I was like, wow, you are willing so fast. Like, granted, you just told us how horrible person you are 5 seconds ago, so this is on par, but still, I would have fallen.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was great. I loved her. She was great. She was amazing. Um, no, I don't want to put it in. I don't want to put it in the same category as that one with Margot Robbie that we recently reviewed, where everybody
Oh,
in that movie is a fucking horrible person.
yeah.
But it's close. Everybody in this fucking movie has something wrong with them. Um, you know, in their own personal thing that it's being highlighted throughout all this drama. And there's nobody who's a saint in this movie. Not the parents, not the wedding people, not anybody attending the wedding. Even the fucking choreographer. I don't know what the fuck her deal was. I was like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Um, I was like,
That is true. There were a lot of like really aggressive people in this movie.
I can't make up
Like,
choreographed dances in the middle of a session. I'm like, that's your job. All you do is choreograph. What do you mean you can't make up another move? That's all. That's all your job is, making moves to dance. What do you mean you can't make up
See,
a?
I feel like all these things are like days before the wedding. It's
Oh
like
yeah,
you want to learn a completely different thing, like 40 hours before the wedding? I
40
don't think
hours.
so. We're
Yeah,
not
like
going to do
fucking
that. What
40
are you
hours
talking
for the
about?
dance.
yeah.
No.
But I also, yeah,
It's like
but I
you
also
want to
think like
DJ, you want to
this is
fire your
your,
DJ like the day
yeah.
of your
Also, that
wedding?
was
What are you
out of
talking
nowhere.
about?
It's like all of this shit. She fucking smoking crack. She's functional. Like really? Like you really gonna judge unless she's smoking pipe at your wedding? All right, just let her be. She's functional. She's set up. She's doing a bunch of stuff. You liked her original shit. Just let her do it. Just let her, and then you never have to see her ever again. You know? And if she does it at your wedding, you're all cops in there apparently. It's fine. You know? So whatever. I
That
don't
is
know.
true.
I don't know. I don't know. Just so much shit. And as the title on point, but definitely go
Yes.
watch it. See which one of us you agree with. I think I'm a psychopath because I really don't give a shit. But definitely go watch it. It is a good watch. It's quick. It's like an hour and 30 minutes, which honestly it felt longer just because of the amount of information and everything and scenes and everything. It's cut really quickly. But it's only like an hour and 40 minutes, so been a nice afternoon. But with that, we'll go on to the next drama-filled relationship and Super Mario Galaxy movie. Chris, you want to tell us about this movie?
Yes. Mario ventures into space to explore cosmic worlds and tackling galactic challenges far from the familiar Mushroom Kingdom. This movie was directed by Aaron Horvath and Michael Dulenick. They did the first Mario movie, and they also did Teen Titans Go to the Movie. This this film stars a lot of people, but I was going to go through the newer additions to the cast: Brie Larson, Benny Safdie, and Donald Glover.
Thanks, Chris. Well, I guess we'll continue with you. Give me your spoiler-free thoughts, Chris. What did you think of the next installment of the Super Mario universe?
So this movie, this movie's like nothing. Like it's such a nothing movie. Like I know like kids movies can be like it's a kids movie, like you don't really think much about them. But like we've had great kids movies the last couple years, like The Wild Robot, Flow, Zootopia, so on, like so like there are great kids movies. This just feels like a vomit of colors and Nintendo Easter eggs. Like uh I don't know. It just feels like a Mario ad. It's like, watch, here's a 90-minute Mario ad. Go buy my game after you've seen this kind of thing. And I will say I did want to play one of the games after watching it, so I guess they got me. Um
They did their
Fucking
job. They did their
marketing.
job.
Fucking
yeah.
marketing.
But yeah, this movie is not very good. I did not have a good time with this movie. Um for a movie that was like called Super Mario Galaxy and has Rosalina like as like marketed as one of the main characters. She is like barely in it and doesn't really do much or has much impact on it. Like there's there's a character who's just like a throwaway Easter egg kind of character in it. That had he's like less screen time than her, but like I feel like he had more impact in what he did than anything Rosalina did. So definitely disappointed in that. Um, yeah, the I was thinking about I was watching some of like the marketing for this like they were like doing like trivia Mario trivia. I was like, okay, there's Anna Taylor-Joy, Chris Pratt, Brie Larson, like Donald Glover, like the reason they hired these actors for these roles, even like a role like Yoshi for Donald Glover, like a role that he doesn't really say much sentences. It's just like Yoshi sounds and his name. Like the reason they do that is because they can have these like, oh, they're on the Late Show, like talking. It's like all the actors to get them into a room and like that is how you mark. That's like just that's marketing. Even though
Hmm.
it's like why would you hire someone like that for this tiny role, But it's all just marketing. But enough of my thoughts. What about you, Eddie? I know the first Mario movie was one of your favorites of the year it came out. How did this one
Yeah.
fare?
I don't understand. I'm more so on par with yours. It's like I don't want to say it was a letdown. I just think it didn't hit how I was hoping it would hit. And I already had heard about like the new introductions and like characters being in. And I think a lot of us jumped the gun hoping for something else. As far as like the totality of the movie or where the idea is going. But I was telling Charlie because we went to go watch together, I was just like, the movie itself isn't one is not that long, and two, there's no dialogue in this movie. It's a lot of scenes. There's very limited dialogue, and the story does itself isn't very. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, right? The story itself, but I feel like they tried to do A, B, C, and then they tried to connect them, but they couldn't figure out how. So it was literally we literally watched plot A like develop and conclude, and then plot B develop and conclude, and plot C tie both A and B together to just climax at the end of the movie. Like there was no like suspense or intrigue to keep me like wanting to see the next scene. It was just like, all right, you introduced everybody. I just wait for the end to come. Like there was nothing huge or anything necessarily memorable about the movie, unlike the first one, right? And maybe because the first one was just that, it just had the elements of what the first time would be around. But this time I just like I don't. It's either trying too hard or just I don't know. It's just a letdown. I was telling Charlie, I was like, you have the source material to build for the next minimum 5 years. Just do that. Don't try to rush a lot of these things into just to get to the end where we assume it's going. I don't know. Um, but it's like you introduce the character. That character has its own lore, has its own backstory. Do a movie of that. I watch that, and if it does well, you could get a sequel of that, right? And you can keep
Exactly.
going that and then build into it, right? There's so many characters and there's so many back. Every character has a backstory. Every character has lore. Use those and then sprinkle in little teasers as it goes on, and you could build off of that for the next 5 years. Hell, you could release 3 films about one character in 1 year. All right, you could. There's better ways of doing it. Everybody wants to get to the end. Everybody's so eager. It's just like, all right, you know, are these characters important to me? Not necessarily. So I'm not necessarily like, okay, like I don't mind that it's about the people who it's about, but I was like, I don't know anything about them. And the fact that you're just sprinkling these things in, like you sprinkled you know, Easter eggs of other things, but it had nothing to do with the movie. You just wanted to put it in there, right? And I'll
Yeah.
talk about it in the spoilers. It was like, okay, I get it. It's part of the video game. You just wanted to put it in there. But it doesn't add anything to the movie. You're just putting it in there to be like, oh, remember the video game? Like it's part of the video game. Like that just doesn't do it anymore, or at all for the first time around. So it's like, and then we waited to the end. I was like, I had totally forgot about that other person. And I was just like, okay, well, we'll see where that goes. Because I really have no idea where the hell this. Well, hopefully the next installment is better, but I'm not really over the moon on this one. Charlie, what about you?
I think I agree with all the sentiments that have been said so far. Kind of a bland movie, right? Like I don't I don't have much to say about this movie. I have more thoughts on the drama than I do about this movie, but and this is like what? Supposed to make $1 billion? Has made $1 billion?
It probably will.
Um, yeah. So and thinking about this review, first of all, I want to say that even if I was laughing at Eddie's impression, uh, it's more than what we got from Chris Pratt, right? In 2 movies. We got more from Eddie in 10 seconds than we did from Chris Pratt
Yeah, you fucking
in like
asshole.
3 hours.
Just called it in.
You know what I mean? And I think that just like, I don't know, that kind of sums up the rest of it, right? Like, do we need Donald Glover as Yoshi? No, no, we don't. He said less than Vin Diesel on as Groot,
Yeah.
right? And it's just to have, I feel like honestly for the Guardians of the Galaxy, it's just to have Vin Diesel's name plastered all over. And for
Hmm.
this movie, it's just to have Donald Glover's name plastered all over, right? And I think Donald Glover has like said like he's a huge fan of, Super Mario, Super Mario Brothers, whatever, like the franchise, right? He would love to play Yoshi, but uh yeah, he doesn't there's not really anything that happens uh because of it. Or like you can play Yoshi, sure, but you realize Yoshi doesn't talk, right?
Yeah.
Like um so I don't know, maybe it's just to have your name in a Mario movie or whatever, but uh and it's just nothing, again, like Eddie said, nothing really happens. It's a lot of like landing on planets in space and then trying to get off those planets and kind of the funny things that happen. And thinking about this movie, I really thought I wanted to give it some grace because it is a kids movie, but it's not, even if like I can't just excuse away kind of the okayness of this movie just because it's a kids movie. Um and that's how okay it was. Usually other movies that are not great, it's like, oh well, it's a kids movie, Halloween Town, it's a kids movie. That movie's terrible. Halloween Town is terrible.
Wow, throwing
You
straight to
know?
Halloween Town out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Catching
Well,
strays and shit.
first of all, I never watched it until I was
Oh,
like
okay.
27 or something like that. And I was like, I don't get it. What is so special about this movie? This movie sucks. But I guess you just had to be there when you were like 9 or whatever.
I'm sure there's a kids
Um,
movie that you liked as a kid that kind of sucks now.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. All the Spy Kids.
Yeah.
But again, like you can look at those movies, say it's, you know, objectively bad, but you can also just say like it's a kids movie and still kind of like, but people still enjoy the Spy Kids. I still enjoy Spy Kids, but maybe it's just nostalgia that's also being biased on this one. Maybe there's kids out there who are like 7 to 9 who love the Super Mario Galaxy movie and will realize later on that it wasn't that great. Um, but again, we're playing, it's also a different time. We're playing with millions of dollars in marketing, millions of dollars in production, millions of dollars in, paying actors and actresses and voice actresses and right. So yeah, and what else bothered me about this movie? I fell asleep. Not because of the movie, just because I
Oh
think I was
yeah.
just like super tired. I was just really tired and I had a big meal.
Wait, how
And
long
it
did you
wasn't
fall
like
asleep
super
for?
it wasn't like super long. It was just like the Bowser Jr. Mario fight when he's
The first
breaking his
night?
dad out of,
Yeah.
yeah, the first one. Yeah. Um when he's breaking his, or like he crashes into the castle to break his dad out.
Hmm.
Um so yeah. So, and there's some choices with Bowser that I like just didn't like, but we can get that into the spoilers of that one.
All right. Anything else before we move on to the spoiler section?
Go ahead.
Alrighty. Uh, well, I guess I'll work backwards. I totally forgot Daisy was another fucking princess in this fucking shit. I don't know why they're going on princesses, but it was Peach. I forgot about Rosalina. I forgot about Peach. I mean, Peach Daisy. I have no background stories on them.
Well, I mean,
Is that is
Daisy's not really a character. I mean, she's like in like the sports games or like Mario Kart, but she doesn't have her own game like Rosalina. Like she had the Galaxy games, or like Peach has had a bunch of games. But Daisy's
well,
kind of just like,
it
I'm
is
the
it
sports princess.
is it? Because it's just like
Yeah.
Princess Peach originally she needs to get rescued. I know that much. I
Yeah.
don't know where Rosalina comes
Yeah,
in like
she's
the
in the
original
Galaxy
games.
games.
She's in the Galaxy games.
Yeah,
Are we
the
saving
two.
her? Is she a playable character? Like I don't,
Yeah, we
after like
do we do save her.
N64, I think I just kind of laid off the adventure
I
games.
mean, the story in these games has never been like the main focus kind of thing. But yeah, Daisy hasn't really shown much story or anything. So maybe we'll get something new or interesting with her that's not just redhead Peach.
Yeah, something like that. But I don't know well, I guess it's not that again, I don't have a thing against uh the main focus being the three princesses. I just don't know where they're going. I think it's all, and then we could. I mean, I don't mean we, but it's just like the general public could be wrong where the idea is that we're going to Smash Bros. Like that's the ultimate end goal.
Oh, for
Um,
sure.
but
Easily.
if that's reasonably deduced, right? If that's reasonably the the understanding of where this is going, I just don't understand like focusing the first three major films on the three princesses with just introducing character. You know what I'm saying? Like Mario introduced several characters. This galaxy introduced even more universes within the galaxy. But as I mentioned earlier, like it would have been easier. Like I would have watched a Fox movie. I feel like you could have at least pumped two of those movies on their own, right? Just
Well,
like
I mean, this could be like a oh, we're testing the waters. Do people care about Star Fox? Because I know like those games don't really sell well, but it's like, hey,
yeah, but I feel like
if
it's
this like gets people into it, you know?
but I also feel like it's a roll of the dice that you have to do, and considering the amount of money that they're already using and going out of, it could be like a Marvel thing where, to tell you the truth, I have no idea who the fuck the Guardians of the Galaxy were. And you know what? Turned out one to be one of the better franchises in the entire shit. I don't think a lot of people know who the Guardians of the Galaxy is. They're like, it's part of Marvel. Go check it out. Did very
I
well.
mean,
You know what
you're
I'm
not
saying? Like,
wrong, but also that was like what, like five, ten
yes,
years ago at that
5, 10
point? Like,
years ago. I got you, Chris.
does that
It's
really
yeah.
work
No, you
now?
know, does it work? No, I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't
know
know.
if
I
it
like
works that way anymore.
yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Like the formula does exist, but maybe just following it doesn't, and maybe they are trying to. I think you're right. I think they're trying to see like, right, what's the feedback are we getting here? It's a
Yeah.
very expensive, it's a very expensive focus group that you're doing, but I don't know. And again, who are we? We're just a podcast, but I don't know. And I guess it's unfair. It's unfair to the movie because I'm viewing it through the lens of disappointment. Like and you know, very loosely used disappointment, where I was just like, oh, the movie wasn't what I was expected. So now I'm
Hmm.
gonna nitpick and see all these things that maybe I wouldn't naturally have seen it if I would have enjoyed the movie. I don't know if my takes would be have any bit different, but I just feel like I don't know. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be, and then the introduction of just these characters with again, we I have no idea if that's where it's going, but if that's reasonably where it's going, then what's there left after Mario Galaxy? What is there? Like I don't even know. Even in the video game franchises, what would be next?
Yeah,
Um,
definitely. If they, I guess not if, when they make another one of these Mario movies, what do we, I don't know, it feels like we're kind of just doing the same thing again. Like Bowser's back and he's mad and he steals a princess. Like I feel like they need to like go outside of the games or like make something original. Um but yeah, as you're saying, like I'd watch a Star Fox movie, like have it like in that like that retro anime style like that they were doing for the like his intro, like doing that style, that'd be awesome. Like, but yeah, it definitely felt like, oh, we're setting up. We have like this planet that has all the galaxies, like the multiverse planet or whatever kind of thing. It's like, oh, here's Star Fox, here's Rob the robot, here's Mr. Game and Watch. I feel there's another like Smash Bros. Like, oh, here's another guy, and it's like,
Mhm.
yeah,
And here's Daisy.
we're setting everyone up kind of
yeah,
thing.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just getting there. It's getting there so quickly.
and
And I think
yeah,
that's
I
just
guess
a
that's my
decision that they made because they're like, oh, people are gonna be clot. People are gonna be not 10 years Marvel invested. So we gotta, get there faster, I think.
I know
At least
they,
I think that's
yeah.
the perspective, right?
that's
Because
the that's the
you
train. Yeah,
have to
that's the
make
train.
you have to make the $1 billion today, now.
Right? No,
Because you
that's
don't
what it
have to,
is.
yeah,
Hmm.
right. And I think Bowser would work even if it's more of the same, but if they double down on him being a villain,
And
a
more
true
singing.
one.
We need more singing. He didn't
Yeah,
sing
I
at all in
Like
this
just
movie.
I think they
like
doubled down on
in
that
the first
Bowser, and it's
one,
just not
Jack
it.
Black did great. He had the
Yeah.
singing, and the villain was exactly expected because he was just like had his evil plans. Then this one, there's like they're trying to redeem him, and he's like, oh, he's like, I'm a good guy now or whatever. I think they should just straight up just double down on the villain and should have been playing Mario the whole time, and then got it like teamed up with his son. right? Because there's only one when his son was around where he was like, "Oh, I'm a great dad because I'm so evil." It's like, are you? I feel like your son was about to throw you out of the airlock
Yeah.
because like you're being like you're straight up like Bowser Jr. is trying to straight up just like murder, like just trying to kill Mario and team, and Bowser's being like, "Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know if we should do that, right?" Like I think it was a bad take, and I think they should have just doubled down on it. And and yeah, and I think it would have just matched the games too, even though like I don't know, it shouldn't be 100% the games, but like when is Bowser a good guy in the games? Again, I'm not up to date with all of them, but I don't think he ever is.
No,
Tennis, maybe
There's
when
there's
he's
some
in
games
no.
where you team up with
You
Bowser.
team up with Bowser?
Yeah.
Well,
Is it
that's
Mario
fair.
Tennis? He's
No,
your
not
partner in
those
doubles?
aren't. There's no story in those.
No, but even if that's true,
Yeah.
it's not his MO. He's clearly a villain.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
I just didn't, I wasn't on board with the way they portrayed him. Like, he's only a villain. Well, I guess to be fair, I don't even know. He 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 captured the princess, or just keeping her hostage?
Well, yeah, Bowser Jr. captures Rosalina
No, no, no. I mean, like in the
to.
video games,
Oh,
the
yeah,
original video games. We just have
he's
to save the
captures.
princess. He
Yeah.
captures the princess. I don't think it's implied that he likes the princess. He's just being a bad guy, and he takes the princess. And the whole point is that Mario
Well,
needs
I
to
think he
rescue her.
wants to marry her. That's like a plot in a couple games.
Okay, then I guess I could forgive the idea that they made him a simp, for lack of a better term, and he only gets mad or angry or villainy when it's like, oh, doesn't like me. I guess I don't have to necessarily think, but I guess I didn't like that they doubled down again. Like, I don't know, it doesn't sit well with me viewing him that way, just because I don't know, I don't think that was the initial point of him. He's supposed to be terrifying and mean and scary. I don't know, he's just weird. He's just like a weird, I don't know. He's mad, but he's not mad, but he's suppressing his feeling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. His kid is more evil than he is. So it's like, damn, you really have absent father problems, you know? Um, yeah, they don't really, like I said, for me, it wasn't necessarily anything memorable. Um, the little snippets, like I said, like, even they did it on the first one, it's like, we're not gonna have a Mario Kart movie, but they put like a Mario Kart-esque race in there, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of it felt a little forced in the first one, but it wasn't that much of a far-fetched based on the plot of the movie. This one, it's like, remember when Yoshi Island was a thing and you had Baby Mario and you had to carry him around and stuff? Well,
Yep.
how do we do that? Well, we have a baby shooter. Let's just accidentally make him into a baby. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't need that, or just be like, oh, remember that? It's like, no, it's like
Yeah,
you
very.
could have foregone that. It didn't do anything. It didn't add to the movie. That whole in between cut could have been completely dismissed from the movie. It's just clearly there to
Hmm.
just add a nostalgic feeling to the type of the game and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
it's
very
just like,
much
I don't.
reference for
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
reference
you know what I'm saying.
and
Like,
not
it's
for
Yeah.
just
like actual
There was a lot
plot
of that.
reasons.
There was a lot of that.
like
And he didn't,
Mr.
they didn't even add the typical when baby Mario falls off and he's
There's
And
crying.
no
he's crying
crying,
like
yeah.
wah wah wah. I
Yeah,
was
and they have to go get him. That
Yep.
was the most anxiety driven
oh
freaking
dude, and it floats
annoying
away. I
shit
was
in
like,
the
man, you better
Yep,
world.
yep.
fucking not float away, you fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
Uh, but they also didn't show
I was
baby
waiting for
Yoshi. I
that.
was
I was
waiting for baby
legit
Yoshi
waiting for
to like
that.
feed him food so he grows into Yoshi, and like the little egg
Yeah.
cracks, like feed him tomatoes until he fucking grows, then he's addicted to the tomatoes. Full grown Yoshi, I would have preferred that over fucking baby Mario. Also, like, What else? What else was the reference? They drew Mr. Mime. No, it's Mr. Mime. What's his
Game
name?
and Watch.
Game and Watch. Like, okay, he's gonna put that guy in there. You know?
Well, that's like, oh, it's the Smash Bros reference, or
Yeah.
like it's
But the,
Nintendo.
and they
Here's
put
another
Robin
guy.
there
Yep,
too.
yep.
Like, so you know what I'm saying? Like, they're just, oh, I know that character and blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? But they're not. They're just putting these things in there. Like,
Plus
they're just
the Rob joke literally felt like a joke from like
from
Zootopia
Zootopia.
1.
Yeah, I was like,
Yes. It was like
I was
we
like,
already
all
did this
right,
shit. What are we
yeah.
doing
I was like,
here?
what are we doing here? Um, I don't want to say that's where I just gave up. I was just more so like, somebody's watching material, you know? It's like, um, but just I don't want to. Again, I don't want to say it wasn't let down. I don't want to do better. It's just like I don't. I was expecting something more. I was just expecting something different. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't this. It wasn't. And again, I don't know. It's hard to explain it because again, it's not like it's disappointing. It's not like the worst piece of crap out there. But maybe because I was a fan of the originals, and I'm just like, it could have been something different. It's just different, not necessarily better. It could have been something different, but not necessarily better. But also, the end felt like Frozen for some reason.
Frozen?
Yeah, like the two sisters getting together
Oh,
and,
okay.
and having the power of sisterhood to end the war or whatever. Plus, she's inside a globe. Don't you actually have to touch hands? Not in between. Like, I don't know. I was just like, okay, sure. That's that's what it is. The power of sisterhood, saving the universe, the galaxy. Um, yeah, because
That part, that part until the end was like 5 minutes.
yeah, the
It's like we saved the
climax.
princess, the
Hmm.
movie's over, you
Yeah,
know?
it's like the climax wasn't really. I don't know. It wasn't the climax I was expecting. Like first of all, I didn't even know there was a black star, a black and red star. I don't even know what that does. Turns him into Shadow from Sonic. I have no idea that would even existed. And apparently you get the luck of a draw if you hit a fucking box. You don't know what you're getting. Whatever the fuck you want. But you wait until the end of the second movie to give him the fucking cape. You don't wait till the end of the second movie to give him the cape. He had the cape well in the beginning. Just give him the cape. That's all I want to see. Give him the cape flying. He gave him the fireball. Give him the cape. Fireball, cape. Um, but there wasn't. I don't know. Like I said, there wasn't anything memorable. Mario be fumbling the bag hard. I think that was funny. I think everybody was like, "Damn, dude." So it's giving you the signs, and you have no idea what the hell's going on. Uh, so I was hoping that Yoshi would be dropped at some point because that would be a reference
Yeah, I
where
was
he's riding
expecting that as
Yoshi and be
well.
like,
Yep.
bye Yoshi. Thanks for giving me the boost I needed.
Like
You
there's
will
like a
be,
black hole or something when the planet's
yeah.
getting destroyed, like Yoshi sacrifices himself, to save him. But no.
Well, again, there could be an intertwine because we only got one Yoshi. There should be several. There's a plethora of Yoshi, right? Just like
Yeah.
different
Different
colors.
colors.
And then he
Yeah.
eating the shells, and then he has fireball, flight. He has a bunch of, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a bunch of other stuff that I would hope they would explore as opposed to just throwing it in there. But who knows? And then, if Rosalina and Peach are sisters, does Daisy mean is a cousin or something? Um,
I'm not sure
is she
if
part of
they're
the
related.
family? She just randomly got me coming up. I don't know what her deal is. Like, what new other character will they be introducing? I
Hmm.
was telling Charlie, I thought I saw the Captain Falcon car before the Fox.
Oh yeah.
I was like, isn't that Captain Falcon's like racer?
Hmm.
I was like, oh, maybe Captain Falcon. We already got Diddy Kong, Herbie. Herbie in itself has so much lore. Cobra has an anime, uh, a manga. There's just so much material to work with that I hope they just don't rush it. Like, take the time. But the sentiment that we have may not be a prevalent sentiment. Like, other people might have really liked it. It didn't break box office like the first one, so that's the only, I guess, concern I would have, that it's not getting as much
Uh,
traction as the first one.
I know like the first one made like over a billion, around a billion, like the entire run. So right now the Mario movie's at 438 million. So and there's not really much else out right now, so it should be doing well, but maybe just not hitting the same.
Yeah, the same as the other one. Also, it released on a Wednesday. That feels like that's a very.
I think because it was Easter weekend,
Oh, okay.
so they wanted to like get the extra day in.
Yeah. So, anything else?
Yeah, I guess for a movie that was called Super Mario Galaxy, I feel like there was more other Mario or like Nintendo references than actual Super Mario Galaxy reference. Because like that game is like, oh, here are all these like planets, and you go around, and you kind of see that like when Peach and Toad are like going to like searching the different planets. Like you kind of
Hmm.
see that like a montage of that, but like this movie doesn't really have a lot of that. I feel like Super Mario Odyssey is even like more prevalent just because it's like, oh, there's the T-Rex, there's the dragon, like it was more on that than Galaxy as like a focal point of it, which
Yeah.
which is kind of
Yeah.
disappointing.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. I agree with that.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it just needed Donkey Kong.
I was waiting for like other. Yeah, I was also waiting for a lot of that, a lot of like, oh, where's everybody else type of deal. Like
Hmm.
everybody forgot about the first movie.
I certainly did. It was until Eddie brought up the fact that I was like, "Hey, Donkey Kong wasn't in this." I'm like, "Yeah, where the hell was he?"
He Donkey Kong is now an Animal Farm. A trailer that was in front of the this movie when I saw this movie. There's like an animated kids movie of Animal Farm, even though that book is not really a kids book
Is that
in
based
that
off? Is it
way.
based off the book?
Yeah, it's based off the book.
Okay, isn't it like is that book like a metaphor for like capitalism or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, very, very strange that it's like, here's a fun Animal Farm movie, or like here's animals on a farm and they're hanging out. And it's like, do you know they sell that horse into the glue factory in that movie, in that book. So I don't know how they're gonna deal with that, but yeah, Seth Rogen is like one of the characters in that one. So
Yeah.
that's why he wasn't in this or something. I guess you guys said you don't want to rush to the Smash Bros. Movie. What do you what do you want to see? Like, do you want to see a spin-off of this? Do you want to see a sequel? Like what I'm curious what, if anything, you would want out of this franchise right now.
Uh, what would I like? A Star Fox movie would be cool,
Yes, Star
like you
Fox. Yeah.
mentioned, especially in the other animated style.
Hmm.
Um, a if they really want to expand it out, I would take a Luigi's Man Haunted Mansion movie.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah. Because
Because I
that would
know
be, I
they've
mean, it
they've
would be
mentioned that
like
like
it would
the
be
last movie.
Super
Yeah.
Mario, it would be, I don't know how they would tie it into the bigger universe. Or it could be just one off, whatever. But I think it would be like a cool horror animated movie,
Hmm.
right? Maybe it wouldn't be necessarily the most scariest thing, but scary enough for
But
kids,
something to
right?
release like during October or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Plus, I think you have just a lot of content to work with there, right? Just a haunted mansion. Luigi's in there, he's by himself.
Hmm.
So we get to, so you can add some kind of, you know, it'd be just Charlie Day's voice and him just going, going through it and growing through it or whatever.
Yeah, like him
Yeah,
becoming brave, like
yeah, yeah. It could be, you can make it that lesson about finding the strength within yourself and figuring out that the demons, the things in the dark aren't really that scary or whatever you
Uh,
want to. Yeah. You could be scared, but as long as you shine the light, you know, you can always find your way home or some shit like that. Um, what else?
I think there was like a Donkey Kong movie they were talking about doing, like a solo
that
DK
wouldn't be
movie.
Hmm.
bad. That'd be pretty
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, watch something like that.
As for like a sequel to this, maybe like introduce Wario, Waluigi. Like they can be the villains for the next one instead of just having Bowser again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there's so many other villains it could work with. I was gonna say
Could
Zurge,
also
but
have a
that's
villain.
that's not that at
Yeah.
all.
Villain origin story. You could have um if it's leading to Smash Bros. And I guess would the hand be the main villain? Would the hand be the Thanos of because
Yeah.
then you can
Master
have the
Hand, yeah.
hand, you know, nobody knows who it is, but everybody gets grabbed and placed into a Mario Party uh island or Mario Party board, right? Pretty much a mini
Hmm.
game that messes with everybody. And the only way to get out is to like win the game like Jumanji style, right? But then within the start of the game and the end of the game, uh there's a bunch of hijinks, right? You have your jokes, you have your mini game like stuff, and then finally you get a little taste of like, well, who did this to all of us? I was like, what's that? And you see the hand like, you know, running
Yeah.
away or whatever, floating away or whatever. If they really want to like, you know, make this, make this bigger, make a make a Mario Party movie, but add stakes to it. Um, but those are just my crazy thoughts that will probably things that will probably never happen. Uh, but who put this movie together?
Illumination.
Illumination, if you want to hire me, and hire the rest of us, hire all of us actually. We're available. I think these are some great ideas. I think we can make it happen.
Yeah.
And of course, you always have to show chance time, right? That would be one of the things.
Chance time. Chance time.
The almighty chance time where everyone just gets mad at everyone else.
Um, but I would also I would also say that they do have that before Smash Bros. So they have Mario Party before they could get to Smash Bros. And yeah, something like that along those lines, where they'd be able to incorporate that. maybe enemies are made during that time. It's like, oh, you stole my stars or you stole my coins. Like, oh, I didn't mean to, and then develop, rivalries or hatreds, and then Smash Bro esque type of thing is where it goes to. That wouldn't be that bad of an idea. I actually like that. It's not bad.
Yeah, good work.
Yeah. Elimination, holler. Um, anything else? All right. So we'll go to final thoughts, ratings, and we already talked about the sequel, so give any other info you want. Chris, we'll start with you.
Yeah, I didn't really care for this movie. Like, I feel like we all kind of liked or really liked the that first movie, and this one was just kind of a letdown. I don't know. Not that I was expecting something like crazy or anything like it to be better than the first. I guess I just at least on par with that first movie, but this is just nothing. Like you were saying, like nothing really happens. It's honestly kind of like the game story, just like very like basic. It's like we need to save the princess, and we save the princess. I don't know. I if you have I talked about with a couple friends who like have younger kids who went to see it, and they seem to enjoy it. So I guess if you have kids, they will probably like it. But as an adult Nintendo fan, I don't know if this is um a good option. I don't know. At least I don't think it was worth the time. The I saw in Adobe, the colors are nice, but I don't know. It honestly was almost a little too much sometimes. Like there's a scene where Peach is like battling a bunch of Nintendo Mario characters, and it's like just colors and blur for a lot of it. Yeah, I would give this 1.5 scrambled Yoshi eggs out of 5.
Hmm.
And yeah, like I said, if you know someone like younger who would enjoy this, they'll probably enjoy it, but no reason to rush out if you're not already a fan of these characters. What about you, Charlie?
Um, yeah, same. I didn't. It wasn't the greatest movie, and besides Star Fox showing up, it was because that was the only cool part. Because
Hmm.
of course he's super cool, but why not? Um, but out of everything, I gave this like what, three? Not even three, two. Um, so you can't even think of anything. I give this 2.5 hand magic out of 5. Um, and it was, yeah, I guess like you said, as an adult Mario fan, it's probably you should probably wait till it comes out on streaming. The first one was way better. I think I enjoyed the first one way more. And yeah, like we said, like there's ideas to expand it outwards. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I think they're just gonna go straight up to Smash Bros. Um, instead of like doing Haunted Mansion, doing Mario Party, maybe doing a full Fast and Furious Mario Kart movie, right? Like I don't know.
All right,
I'm just
I'm
saying
in on that
we've
one.
got
Yeah, you sold
ideas.
me.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You get Vin Diesel's mind. You get Mario Kart, like esque like just the Mario Kart games and lore and whatever. Um, and that would be a smash hit. That would be a smash hit. I'm just saying. Um, but yeah, but that's pretty much it. What about you, Eddie?
I think I'd give this, what would it be? Two. I'd give this a two father son relationships out of five. Um, I don't even I don't even remember anything funny or anything about this movie. I mean there were funny parts, but not enough to give it a rating. But yeah, I don't know. Expect something different. Hope for something better. As we mentioned before, hopefully it goes somewhere reasonable. At least from our ideas or our takes that we're doing. And if not, at least, develop a fairly good project. My fear is that this is going to turn into Toy Story, and yeah, we don't need five of these motherfuckers. So get to the point. Get to the point. If that's
Woody
the case,
returns somehow.
yeah, Woody returns balding somehow. Fucking Buzz Lightyear and Woody at the retirement home. It's like, what the fuck? What are we doing? Like, what's going on? Just keep it going. You know. But yeah, I mean, I go watch it. Like, I think I what Chris said. Watch it with a younger family member or niece, nephew, child, your kid. Just go watch it. It's pretty entertaining for children. It is a children's movie, so grown ass men talking about a children's movie. It'll be enjoyable for what it is. But definitely try to go watch it if you can. Catch the craze. Um, but if there's any scenarios we didn't cover, any information we didn't review, what character would you like to see pop up in the next Mario movie? Let us know. You can email us at straight2pod@gmail.com. You can also follow us at Straight to POD on X, Threads, Blue Sky, YouTube, and Twitch. And that concludes this week's episode of Straight to POD.
I'm Charlie.
Chris.
And I'm Eddie. Thanks for joining. We'll see you next time.